video, I'm gonna show you exactly how I successfully warmed up over 60 Instagram accounts to send over 50 cold outreach messages every single day without any restrictions or bans. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so as you can see here, we have this document here that I've created for myself and my virtual assistants to use when warming up new Instagram accounts. And feel free to copy this, use this for your assistants, use this for yourself. And let's look at it. So in the beginning here, we have the basics, and they are as follows. So 1 hour per day activity on the account, right? The reason why we are doing this because Instagram is monitoring our activity on the profiles. So we really want to act like a human, right? We want to watch some reels, go into discovery, random searches. You can stay in your feed, and this is what you want to be doing in essentially the first week and the second week as well. So these 2 weeks are the most important when it comes to getting restrictions or bans in the future, because Instagram is looking at your past 14 days to monitor your activity. Okay, so if you all of a sudden start sending out 50, 100 messages a day, you're gonna get blocked within 2 days. Okay, so that's where we are doing the 3-week setup. So if you are starting from scratch, you just bought a new account, you need to do week 1. Okay, but if you've already been using the account in the past, maybe it's your personal account, then you start with the week 2, okay? We will get into that. You're trying to look like a human, right? So don't act like a robot, right? So you shouldn't really act like a robot. You're trying to act like a human. So what humans would do, okay? So for example, they would go into Instagram, start seeing the post, right? Maybe save it, go to Reels, okay? And start scrolling like humans do these days, and then maybe check their messages, right? These are new accounts, and this is how we do it, right? So this is activity, and another rule here is to reply to every DM. So when you are gonna be doing outreach, you're probably gonna get some replies that you don't want to reply to, okay? And maybe even some people are gonna be reaching out to you when you are doing these campaigns. And in that case, what you want to do is reply to those messages, because what usually happens when bots are sending the messages, they don't really reply to the messages themselves, okay? So if you get a request, if you get anything, make sure you reply to it to limit the risk or the chances that you are going to get banned or suspended. Now, let's look at the week 1, okay? So this is only if you are buying account. And if I can give you a quick advice, I think there's bulk accounts buy. That's where I'm buying my accounts. For Instagram, you can buy multiple accounts here. And when you click on it, I would recommend to you account at least 2 to 4 years, okay? So don't buy freshly created Instagram accounts. This is gonna be so hard for you to warm it up. This is another important rule. Have accounts at least 6 months or older to start outreach with, because if you create new accounts from scratch, you're just gonna have a very hard time warming it up. Same for Facebook, by the way. And so aim for the ones, I would aim for those two years would be optimal, okay? The ones that are really old, I didn't really find that many benefits on that. So I would just aim for these, okay? And you can buy 10, 20, 50 accounts. I'm gonna be shooting some videos in the future how you can actually send messages from multiple accounts, right, in a day. And so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's stay here. So day 1, you log into the account and verify the email. Okay, so this is the process. So you get login details, and what it's gonna ask you for most cases, if you buy the account, is that you should verify the email. Okay, so and most of the times you should also get the secondary email address and password to that, so that we can verify the email. Once you do that, day 2, day 3, day 4, you let the account rest. Okay, day 5, you change the profile picture. Okay, to what you want to do, to what you want to have on the nickname. You can also like the name, the full name, the bio, what you want to include, and add the new post. So what we found is that you should add at least 9 posts so that the profile looks real. Okay, so this is what I would aim to do. At least 9 posts. Don't select this, and you can copy this across multiple profiles. So what you can do, for example, let's say your name is John Doe. So one account you would create John Doe 1, John Doe 2, John Doe, doesn't matter, okay? It can be your name, so that then you can upload your pictures. And regarding the pictures, there are a couple of approaches here, but most of the times people just are trying to look like a normal humans, right? So what you would post on your normal Instagram, this would be family pictures, pictures of you. Maybe you want to tie into it some business. That's no problem with that, and you can play around with it. But I would really stay away from posting some company posts that you made in Canva in 10 minutes. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Okay, so have a normal profile picture. Don't have company logo. That's another thing. You're gonna get way less responses for that. So stay with personal profile, and it depends on what type of outreach you are doing. Okay, so there are 2 types of outreaches. Number 1 would be direct outreach. So your first message would be something like, okay, hello, I help restaurants get new customers with better SEO rankings, right? That would be direct outreach. You are straight to direct reaching out to them and asking them and pitching them your offer. The second one would be an indirect outreach, meaning that you ask something like, hey, first name, I saw that your restaurant recently, added this new meal to the plan, right? You are not really pitching them straight away. You are trying to engage in a conversation first, and then you are gonna pitch them. So if you are doing the indirect outreach, then you don't really want to have the offer straight into in the profile. I would really just keep it like a personal profile so that they don't feel like you're gonna pitch them straight away once they reply. And if you are doing the direct way, then feel free to have your offer in your bio. You can also have some links there included to your website, to your Calendly, depends on what you are doing there. And that's how I would like to, how I would do it, right? So week 2 is you start with some activity, right? So Instagram looks at your likes, looks at your activity, how much time you spend on the app. So we would start with 5 to 10 likes a day and 5 messages, okay? So we really want to start slow because it's gonna pay out long term. If you don't do this process, most likely you're gonna get banned, and especially if this is your personal account, you really don't want to do it. So start with 5 messages on the day 1, 5 to 10 likes and follows as well. So you can send 5 messages to the people, all of them give a follow, and then like 2 or 3 posts for every single one of them, okay? Day 2, same thing, just up the volume a little bit. So as you can see here, we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And on day 6, we rest the account and we actually buy followers, okay? So you want to make the account look real, okay? But if the account has like 5, 10 followers, people are gonna think it's a scam, right? And this is what we are trying to avoid. We are trying to avoid looking like scammers. So we want the account to look real. So ideally you want to buy at least 150 to 300 to 500 followers, something in this range. I wouldn't really go much above 1,000 or 2,000. That doesn't really make sense. You just need to look like a normal account. And then once you buy the accounts, I can maybe you just type by Instagram account, I mean followers, okay? And you can find some, I can even link the websites that we are using to buy those followers from, okay? They are really cheap. They cost like, I don't know, $1 to $5 per account, something like that. It is really affordable, and I would really strongly recommend it for you to use so that you can get the highest response rate. Now, day 7, we rest the account. We don't touch it, okay? And this is just for us to make sure it's not getting too much activity in the week, and that we let it rest and prepare for the next week. So week 3, day 1, we send 35 messages and following liking the prospect. So essentially the same thing here. You follow the prospect, you like their post. There are some automations that do this for you. Okay, so I can also link up some automations that I would recommend you to use if you want to be doing this with automations, and so that you can do this yourself. And they actually sometimes let you follow the person as well and like their post as well. So this would be it. But I forgot to mention that in this warm-ups period, you don't really want to be using automations. And this is what I'm probably going to add to the document as well, is that when we were doing this process with the automations, sometimes it happened that we got restricted or banned when we were doing it with automation. So you really want to maybe hire a VA or someone that will be doing those messages for you. Or even you, if you are in the beginning, don't be discouraged to do this work yourself. You're going to learn a lot. So if you have no experience with this, start doing it yourself, at least on 1, 2, 3 accounts, and then you can teach it to someone else for, I don't know, $1 an hour or even on commission basis. Okay, so start with it yourself. Don't use automation, at least in those first 3 weeks. And after that, you can download the automation and it will be doing for you. Okay, I will share the automations as well in the comments so that you can get the maximum results. And so we have 35, 45, and then 50. So 50 is probably the number you should be hovering around, at least in the first couple of months with the cold outreach on Instagram per account, since that's what we detect is the safest zone to stay in. Okay, so you can push the account to its limit, and I heard somewhere that there is a limit like 150 DMs a day per account, but the best we could do was about 125, something around this range on some accounts. But those were like really active accounts, right? Those are personal accounts, really active ones. So that's why we are able to do it. Otherwise, I would just stay in the 50s, 60s, maybe 70s range. And then once you use the account for maybe 2, 3, 4 months, you can scale up to 80, 90, and even 100 messages a day. But anyways, most of the automations will let you send around 60 to 70 messages per day. Okay, and yeah, that's it. From week 4 on, you can actually start sending those 50 plus messages every single day without any restrictions, because you have already warmed it up, and now you are ready for the success to happen. And I hope you found value in this video. If you found value, please give me a subscribe, because I'm going to be publishing a lot of videos like these, trying to give you tips on your journey here with your SMMA, with your coaching business, anything like that. And drop me a like if you like this. If you like more of these videos, make sure to subscribe, and have a fantastic day.